So we finally got it in today. This is the GTRacer gaming chair, and we're gonna unbox it and put it together. Well, you can't open it if you're standing on it, Goofy. Say wow.
Yeah, let me see here. Trying. There you go.
It's cute, but let's kick the kid off the box so we can get it put together. So we got everything out of the box, and we're going to show you what all comes in here. I'm not 100% good at putting stuff together, but they have this good old thing right here called the assembly instruction manual that I don't know how most men feel, because a lot of us just look at the picture and try to make it look like it, which tends to always work, but it tends to always go wrong. And then if you have a female to help you with it, then you're like, why don't you just look at the instructions? So we're just gonna pull out the instructions so that way we can stop the conversation before it even gets there, and you all can judge me later in the comments. All right, sounds good. So we got this brown box, all the Allen wrenches and other shit. This looks to be, I don't know, everyone knows what this is. This is one of the arms. This is the actual back of the chair. This is the ass of the chair, and this is the headrest. And this is the other arm, and this is, I have no fucking idea. This is the thing that goes on the bottom of the chair to lift it up or down, and whatever's in the box, it must be important. Maybe it's fragile. Let's find out. All right, so first thing you want to do is this. You're gonna have your, I guess we're just gonna call this the base. I'm gonna take all of it off of it. And you got this. Inside your box, more than likely they're gonna be inside this box here. Let's open it up and find out. Not the original box cutter. Alright, so we got a lot of cool shit, and this we'll be looking for. Your wheels. You want to grab your wheels, and the next thing you want to do is you want to turn this thing over, and you want to put your wheels on. Inside the, this is going to sound weird, inside of this box, inside of that box, you're going to grab this thing and you're going to stick it in the hole. After you get your wheels in, the wheels just slide right in. I know some of you are probably used to sticking things in holes, so it's probably, you know, not a big deal for you. Apparently she's really tickled by the fact of sticking things in holes.
Hey, you're the one that said it that way.
You're the one sitting there over here giggling with it.
Because you made it sound so wrong.
Well, maybe it is wrong. But don't you know, I want it to be right. Oh man, I just fucked this up. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like. You're just going to take these things and set them in there. I don't really know what the purpose of them being there is, but the fact is that they are, they're there. But now we get to the fun part. We get to pull out the ass end of the chair and start attaching things to it. Alright, so after you get your chair pulled out, you want to get these two things. This thing here.
That's hard.
That's what she said. This is a connector. Pretty much it folds. And this is kind of the reclining mechanism here. And you're going to put this one that does not have the metal railing on it on the left side. And the big thing here, you're going to put it on the right side. And we're going to... It's time to get screwed. So this is what I did. I took all these out and set them in the exact order so that way I would know which was which. This is the extra parts. This is your 4 pieces. These are your adjuster screws. These are your backrest screws, the ones we're about to use. And these are the armrest screws. I have them in the exact same order and diagram as this, so that way when I'm setting up a different part of the chair, I can always use them as a point of reference to go back. It's always very helpful instead of mixing them all up and just screwing it up. You want to try to keep a good point of reference so that way it's just easier. So let's get screwed. Alright, this is what it looks like when we've got it put on. The best course of action here is you want to put the screws in here on both sides. Just kind of put them in there, not all the way, so about halfway, just so the screw goes inside the hole. Once you have both screws firmly inside the holes, take the Allen wrench that came with it and tighten them up. And then do the same thing on both sides. And then this is what it'll look like when you're done. You'll have an ass seat with 2 penises sticking up on the back side. So, next part is pretty straightforward. We're just gonna kind of attach these to them and put the caps on them. Alright, when we put these on, all you do is you take the little teeny tiny screw, which if you know your husband, you're probably used to this kind of size by now, and you put it in right here, and you take the cap after you tighten it on and just put the cap on it. That's pretty much it. And you do that on both sides, and this is what we look like when we're done. Yoo-hoo, woohoo, yeah. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to attach the back of the chair to the ass of the chair. This one. So much for doing it by memory. So once you get your screws, and you're just going to kind of tighten them just like we did prior. You can put the first 2 screws in, get them about halfway. After you got them both in, you just take the Allen wrench and just tighten them up. And then after that, you're pretty much about halfway done. Alright.
This one's completely tight.
And this is what we got. We got us a chair with no legs. It's a big bummer. Alright, now let's attach whatever's next. Next thing, we're going to do the same thing we did with the base right here, except we're going to do it for the plastic base going up the side. Hold on. You're going to put the last 2 itty bitty screws, and then you're going to put your freaking cap on there.
Forgot
These are a pain in the fucking ass. Oh my fucking god.
Listen.
Now I can see why people become terrorists. There we go. Then we're going to turn it over, do the same thing to the next side. Alright, so here comes the main part. The part that nobody really likes, that everybody probably wants to see. As we look at the bottom here, there are 3 sections that need to go on here. There's a middle section here, then there's a right section, and then there's a left section. The middle section attaches itself to the top right here. These 2 holes. With this big freaking thing right here. And then on the left side and the right side is where your armrests are going to go. Make sure when you're deciding which armrest goes where that you don't put the things on upside down. Because I had somebody helping me with my first chair and they put the damn arms upside down. So let's just be aware and not do that. Alright, so once you got the bottom adjuster put on, you will notice before you put it on that there's this thing right here that has an arrow pointing towards the front. So just make sure your red arrow is pointing towards the front seat of your chair, not the back, and you should be good to go. Next we're going to put on the arms. We're going to start with the left arm because left-handed people are smart. Alright, so when you get done installing your armrests and your adjuster, this is what it should look like. As you can see, right here there's an R for right, and over here there's an L for left. So if you still get them on the right ones, you're either in a hurry or you're just not paying attention. It's all good though. If you get them on the right ones, just take them off and put them back on. This is what it looks like so far. That'll work. That's what we got. Got an armrest. Now let's finalize it. So once you you're gonna take your chair and you're gonna attach it to the bottom right here. After you do that, you're pretty much gonna be done. You're gonna install your cushions there. This cushion here just attaches to the back like so. It just snaps on. It goes underneath here, underneath the cushion, and the back here just attaches on like that. And then when you get done with that, you are all good to go, and you have successfully installed your GTRacing gaming chair. If you guys appreciate the video and you want to see more videos like this, I have no intentions of buying any more gaming chairs just to put them together. But if this helps you out, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys in the next one. If you guys had any problems with putting this thing together, or you have any questions about anything, feel free to go to the comments. I respond to just about every single comment pretty much as quickly as it comes up, unless I'm asleep. So just hit me up in the comments while the cat plays in the box. Check, or never mind. We will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.